yeah, I made it out of that. I ended up getting myself in a much better situation. And then you're much more likely to try it again, take that risk again, work that muscle, keep working it.
And I don't know if you all see this as well, but like when I hear a client going through this kind of talk, to me, it's clear as day. It's
Yeah.
them. They're like, I don't know, he says he doesn't want to, be my boyfriend, but we're still sleeping together and it's totally okay. Like,
Well, it's just like it's exactly like when you were talking, I bet we all had the feeling like, "Oh my gosh, she's an amazing person. Like, why is she feeling this way? Why does she think this way? Someone's totally
Right.
gonna love her and
Hmm.
for all
Yeah.
the great things that she is." But
Yeah.
we can't. It's so hard to apply it to ourselves.
Yes.
Hmm.
Always, always.
Yeah. And I think that that's the difference between perception and perspective, and working on our clients between that, because sometimes, especially if we're on the path to, like, we're still affected heavily by our original programming.
Mhm.
Sometimes when we find ourselves in that space, we cannot really trust our perception,
Yeah.
because it's muddied. The lens of who we are is muddied by a lot of the false programming that we may still be holding on to for whatever reason. And so your perception of yourself has to be put into question. It has to be scrutinized.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And that's where your perspective comes in, because your perspective is based on facts,
Mhm.
not based on how you feel about whatever situation
Yeah.
through your own programming, right? Sometimes your perception is working against you and is lying to you, because your perception is originating from the way you have processed your personal experiences, and the meaning that you have attached to your personal experiences. That is what creates your perception.
Yeah.
Plus,
So
her
if
primary caregiver has sent her this message, which is like, of course, that's heavy on
Mhm,
her. Like,
Mhm.
absolutely. And so it's like a combination of holding a original wound from your mother, because oftentimes we find ourselves holding wounds for the people we love, because
Mhm.
subconsciously we think we're helping them. We're removing weight from them. We're taking it on as our own and saying, I'll help you carry this burden because
yep.
I love you and I care about you. And sometimes it's really difficult to make a decision as an adult to remove a lot of that extra weight, so to speak, energetically, that we're holding on to, and to trust that the other people can work through that on their own, right, and in their own time, their own way, and really free yourself up to deal with the things that are really of you, right, not of the way that the things that have been projected upon you, right. Understand
Mhm.
that difference. So sometimes we have to scrutinize our perception and say, what are the facts here? The facts are that you get complimented on your beauty. The facts are that you take actions to be healthy, and that you present yourself as a healthy person. The facts are that out of all the men in the United States, you know that there is a healthy portion of men who would love to be with you. That's
Mhm.
just factual. Those are just the numbers.
Yep.
Okay. And so sometimes we have to scrutinize our perception in that way, and saying, what are the facts that are presented to me in this moment? And let me roll with that instead of how I'm feeling about this.
And
Mhm.
also asking ourselves, why is this even important? Like, why is it important for you to find a partner? Why is it important for us to, build a life with somebody, get to know somebody intimately, have that connection that you maybe don't have with, a lot of other people? Why is that important? And kind of having that as your buy in